ediyoruz. Bakalım nasıl maceralar bizi bekleyecek. Kırmızı ruj katili ya da cinayeti.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose at the homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mug. Drink.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Hadi bakalım. Kırmızı ruj cinayetini çözebilecek miyiz? Ruj. Söyleyemedim de.
Solve that big case.
Kapı açık gayet.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Peki ben söyleyeyim. Bize amir pozları yapma.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Bad Girl. So they're both clearing the deck.
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't.
Watch it, will you?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, fellas. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. It'll be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people.
Any Central Unit, Car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8 and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
11K, go ahead.
Drag King, 816L.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
Genelde böyle şeyleri kurtarmak zor oluyor ya.
I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
Görevi başarıyla tamamlayamayabiliriz ya. Sağlık olsun. Nerede bu ya?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked him up with a sponge. I still can't
Çıkalım
forget
bakalım
his
ya.
house.
Shut up, all right? I know what you're trying to do. It won't work.
Zamanında ulaş ne abi ya?
I
Ulaştık işte.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly. I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Vatandaş şeye benziyor, şu araba davasındaki genç çocuğa benziyor. Deniz bir çocuğa benziyor demiştim. Aynı avatarı kullanarak yapmışlar ki vatandaş. Gözümden kaçmadı yani. Evet, şimdi asıl olay yerine gidebiliriz. Bir yan görevi tamamladık. Ya kardeşim atlama önüme ya. O nasıl bir geliş ya?
Give me a break.
Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Abi yolun ortasında niye durdun sen ya? Nihayet gelebildik. Frene basıyor ya bak.
Crime scene is just up a dirt road, Detective.
a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Olay yerini biz daha bilmiyoruz ki.
Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Evet, bakalım ne varmış. Sürüklemiş ve üzerine kanla ya da bir kesici cisimle yazı yazmış. Evet.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Burası yani İstanbul'daki Yıldız Parkı gibi bir yer anlaşılan. Evet, devam edelim. Neymiş bu? Önce çantaya bakalım. Yani bir şey çıkmaz.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Kanla da yazılmamış. O acaba yoksa rujla mı yazılmış? Bakalım. Çantada başka bir şey yok. Yok. Öyle değil. Tamam. Şu saç fırçasına bir daha bakalım. Yok, ön tarafını göstermiyor. Devam edelim. Bu nedir?
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Evet, bakalım o zaman. Tamam, burası tamam. Evet, Güney Amerika.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Evet, bir klubun adresi. Burada bir sezgileri kullanalım mı? Kullanabiliyor muyuz? Kullanamıyoruz. Evet, sezgi puanımız yeterince yok. Burada bir ayak izimiz var.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Kalıbını çıkardınız
Men's
mı?
size 8.
8 gün.
Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Evet. Bunlar gazete parçaları ya da kağıt parçaları değil mi? Evet, şimdi kurbana gelelim. Asıl mevzuya.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial.
Biraz
I'll
önce
know for sure in an hour.
şakmakla olmuş olabilir mi?
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Ağzını da yarmışlar. Evet.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Bana göre tırnakları da kırık duruyor ama belki oyunu yapan o detaya kadar eğilmemiştir. Niye ekran parlıyor? Grafik hatası mı var ya? Niye öyle yapıyor? Evet, morluklar var. Boğuşma izleri.
Interesting. What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst on a case like this.
Bu ortağımız da biraz alkolikti galiba. Evet. Dedektif parçası. Valla oraya kadar araba kullanamayacağım şimdi.
You're behind the wheel.
The werewolf? For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nixed.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. There's some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures. He'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Your help of some dry goods or preserves will help those who need it the most.
I got a call back for that
Buradan bir şey
universal
çıkar mı
service
acaba?
line.
Çıkmaz gibi geliyor ama neyse.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side.
Others.
Hemen de oturmuşsun koltuğa kardeşim. Sana kullanılacaktı. Neyse. Bir dakika şuradan bir uylandım. Şurayı bir tarayabilir miyim?
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Çok kapanmış zaten. Şu şeyi bir daha bir gözden geçirelim ya. Şöyle muhakkaklık demiş.
You're gonna see your married man again.
Tamam, devam edelim.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
The American Century Broadcasting Company.
Yaşlı kurt
You
kullan
find the
bakalım
booze
arabayı.
helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, fellas.
A smart lawyer might
tabii.
use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short to be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Malikaneye bak be kardeşim. Malikane deyince biz de 2-3 katlı 1000 metrekare zemin oturumlu bir bina sandık. Çiçek ne kadar olmuş? Burası kapalı mı? Şuradan girelim bari. Malikaneye.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Biz de oraya gitmiştik biraz önce. İçeride bir ceset daha mı var? Evet, cam kırılmış.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Evet, şu gazete mevzusunu bir halledelim önce.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Evet. Küçük kesitten sonra devam edelim. Kırık tavan.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Ev sahibi bayağı bir düşmüş dökmüş. Evli tavada koltuğun yanına bırakmış. Şurada bir şey dikkat edecek bir gözlük var.
Don't think this is anything.
Peki tamam, benim de fikrim yok. Dolap açılıyor mu? Hayır. Piyano var. Koliler var. Taşınıyor mu? Şurada bir bazı notlar var. Burada içki şişesi ve sigara paketi, çalışma sesi. Evet, burada dikkate değer bir şey yok. Şu dolapta bir şeyler var mı? Tamam, geç bunu. Yok. Şuradaki defterde de bir şey yok. Şurada açık bir kitap var. Onda bir önemi yok. Evet. Şu plakta bir şey var mı? Bir dakika. Tamam, orada var. Bayağı bir şey varmış. Devam ediyoruz. Kim girdiyse.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Doesn't look like anything.
A regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
Biraz önce gördüğümüz gözlük. Evet, parmağında da yine o kayıp mücevher olsa gerek. Kayıp yüzük bu. Başka? Bu neymiş, bir losyon mu? Deda. Tamam. Tamam, burada başka bir şey yok. O neymiş böyle ya?
Seems irrelevant.
Eski tip bir saç kurutma makinesi galiba. Tamam, onu da hallettik. Kalorifer peteğiyle. Şuraya girebiliyor muyuz? Tamam, burada yok bir şey. Şu boşluğa da girebiliyoruz. Şurada var bir şey. Zaten hepsine bakmışız yani, gereksiz oldu. Ha, buraya zaten daha henüz bakmamıştık. Bulmadık muhtemelen. Evet.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Çok güzel bir çamaşırhanesi var. Harika. Henry'nin malikanesinden. Bu mu komşumuz? Hanım abla. Sen komşusu musun?
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down. Just give me some time to myself, please.
Peki o zaman. Gidelim mi ortak?
Grown men playing.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
So, you gonna see your married man again?
Ya sigara içiyorsun ya alkol alıyorsun da ortak.
To each life some rain.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
Yeah, for my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserves it. Skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
You don't need to turn here. Hey!
Yolun ortasında niye gidiyorsun kardeşim?
Whoa there!
Geldik.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. Follow my lead.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
İçeride. İyi. Hadi girelim o zaman.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
She's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Not much help.
ilgili alkolizm hastalığı.
I doubt it.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Yalnız vatandaş taşınıyor galiba. Living room, bathroom, halılar, havlular falan o kollemiş
We'll be
bayağı.
back in a minute. Just sit tight.
Şurada bir defter var. Evet, evet. Bu buzdolabında gördüğümüz nokta.
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Evet, ayakkabısı. Katil 8 numara giyiyordu ama tabii ki bu onu katil yapmaz. Evet, 11 numara zaten. Evet, balılarda bir şey var değil mi? Burada bir şapka var. Tablo var. Çok da ortalıkta bir şey yok. Zaten vatandaş taşınıyor. Yerde bir beyzbol sopası var.
Optimistic, Cole.
De zaten odayı düşünüyorum böyle yerde. Çöp atılmış ne var? Yemek mi? Yemek var. Sezgi puanı kullanılamıyor maalesef. Evet.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Şüpheli.
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But she came back here broke and struggling. She married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Bunu kabul edelim.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Bu vazgeçmemiş halim. Yalan söylüyorsun kardeşim.
I don't believe you,
Taşınıyorsun
Jacob.
bile.
I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Evet, destekleyelim hemen.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. Not the going out type.
Did a neighbor see you? Did you talk to anyone? You need an alibi, Jacob.
I don't have one. I was here. I listened to Amos and Andy on the radio, and then I went to bed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
You was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
Oo, iyi de düşünüyorsun ha.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Evet, şimdi Alonzo Mendez'di galiba.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Ain't got no
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
For news.
Evet, bakalım buna.
The heck?
Evet, burada.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Yani 4. katta. Doğru mu? Asansör yok. Devam edelim. Burası 4. kat. Evet, şu katta.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Şöyle. Bizim ihtiyacımız olan bir kanlı boru. Şurada neye bakıyorsun? Yine o meşhur.
Maybe. No.
Evet, aradığımız yani delilleri bunu gelip oraya
Brothers would match the
özellikle
color and brand of the body.
bırakmadıysa
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey! What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
ya
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there. You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive.
şu önümüzdeki araba geldi. Kendini buldum. Tüh, kaçtı. Bir daha oynayalım.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. Hit him! Clean this asshole off the road. I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Don't shoot me! What the hell? I'm not built
Show
for
me your
these
hands.
situations.
Evet. Bir tek sorgulamadığımız ayakkabı numarası.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Ne kadar da çok güzel tebrik ettin ya.
I need something to soothe this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend him off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Bu polis memuru ya böyle
Easy.
dinliyor bizi.
Don't need this?
Herkesten, her şeyden şüphelenirim böyle.
Going to church doesn't make you any more Christian than standing in a garage makes you a car.
Çarp kardeşim, polise çarp. Nerede bizim ortak? Yanlış arayacağım bildik yoksa... Diğer taraftaydı. Neredeydi?
He's only a writer, so he can't really help me.
No. Were you there?
Were you raised by wolves, Tarzan? Clean that up. When is America going to understand?
Good looking for a policeman.
Nerede bizim vatandaş?
Oh, you're the first in your family born without a tail. You know where the bathroom is? Can you change my bedroom? Are you quite sure of the diagnosis?
That's correct.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Are you drunk, mister, or are you just cracked? Tell a man that there are 400 billion stars and he'll believe you. Tell him a bench has wet paint on it and he has to touch it.
Evet, balistik odası. Bizim ortak nereye gitti ya?
Mouthpiece store strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Whoa! Easy!
Tek başına mı gideceğim acaba? Yok. Vatandaş üst katta galiba. Haritaya bakılırsa.
Going to church doesn't make you any more Christian than standing in a garage makes you a car.
Any ideas?
I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Hadi o zaman. Ya ben gidiyorum nerede?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Can you drive to this one?
Did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at that.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Detective, I was first on scene.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me what's going on. How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
So what's going on over there?
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Hangi olay yedi?
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Bu ne? Okul aile birliği mi?
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Officer Gonzalez, badge 994. Victim of white female Jane Doe on Hill Street. Possible ID of Deidre Muller. Can you run through the name?
Tamam. Çantada başka bir şey yok diye görünüyor. Cesede bakalım.
Ligature mark is very distinctive.
I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Ayakkabıyla üstüne mi basmış oluyor?
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger. Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed. Looks like she was tied up. It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Detectives, R&I says that Deidre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Brae was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Nope.
İki tane yok. A, B, C, B nerede? Bir ortağı soralım bakalım.
What now?
Ignore the reporters. Just get the juice from the reporting officer in the coroner.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal. Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
B, buradaymış. Neymiş bu B? Evet. Kan izleri mi acaba abi? Evet. Ayak izleri. Ortak gitmiş mi? Arabaya.
Can we discuss this later?
Başka da bir kanıt yok gibi.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell
Hey,
me
what's going on over there?
You're a modest little person. There's much to be modest about.
Find anything interesting?
Stop. Turn back the other way. There still might be some playing the boyfriend had.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bear.
This conversation is over.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. A 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3, identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 211.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack. God damn it, they went down there.
Nereye gitti?
Damn, man, this is a $30 suit.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Find some cover!
Beni uğraştırmayın kardeşim. Öldürtmeyin kendinizi zorla.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
seizure on the ambulance and coroner. All units 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street.
You drive.
Scott's garage.
I need to go over
code
the
4.
case notes.
Evet, bakalım.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back in a moment. Just sit tight.
Kevan işte kardeşim.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? You have nothing to worry about.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Sekiz numara önceki davadan kalan bir kanıtlama.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Bu da yüzük mü?
No sign of a wedding ring.
Evet. Kitaplara bakıyorum da böyle hiç bildiğim yazar yok. Devam edelim. Bakalım geçilmiyor. Odaya da girdik. Not var mesela. Ne diyor?
No good to me.
Don't forget. Birthday ama ne? Doğum tarihini unutma mı diyor. Böyle bir şey.
Circumstantial.
Yemeği çocuk mu yapıyordu ki?
It doesn't appear to be connected. Not sure this means much.
Anlamı yoksa niye bu kadar detayı gösteriyorsun? Tamam, hadi.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Neymiş? Ha, inspektörmüş.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And
did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and called, and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
İnanmıyorsun.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady.
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that. When my dad gets home, I'm going to ask him to punch you on the nose, mister.
I know this is a tough time for you, Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Çünkü içerideki bu 8 numara.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet.
Ne alaka?
You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Hayret bir şey ya.
So you were here all night? You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Where's the school?
Belmont High on West 2nd Street. There's a parking lot next door where the parents wait for the kids.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Tamam kardeşim, geliyoruz. Araba ezmeden.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
There he is, officer.
Enough running, Hugo. Hands where we could see them. This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Açıklarsın tabii canım, niye açıklamayacağız?
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't know what's home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Grown men playing at being boys.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
I'm surprised you know. I didn't make the husband.
Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the victim. God knows I want to kill some lives of mine.
Lex parsimonii.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical out there.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on besides. Rusty's razor. I get the point.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle identification.
It's Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where?
Evet, basketli adam bizim alanımız
You're going
oldu.
on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
Küçük ayak.
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Oyunda koşma tuşu mu değişti ya?
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
Ne oluyor ya dışarıda? Oyun takıldı. Bir taraftan dışarıda gök gürültüsü.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing field. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Ahmet şu bagajın
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living. It's from a Chrysler. Could be important. This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Whoa! Easy!
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help you?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
What's the latest thing?
As an attack on the industry itself.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going? I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass from it.
Mortuari. Mort olmaktan geliyor. Hint Avrupa dilinin kalıcısı ötesi.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Listeme. Yani şu gibi. Evet, bence bu.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Yani ya 1 ya 3. Yani bu da
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Tamam, bittim. O zaman gidelim. Ne yapıyoruz?
So what next?
Back to Central, Phelps. One of these assholes will break under interrogation. I guarantee it.
Yani öyle de olur. Tabii eğer biri suçu bunların üstüne yıkmadıysa öyle de olur.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. Coroners.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print. You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
I'm telling you, it'll
Are they
never
ready?
stick, and you'll
Bowler's
get
in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Biri 2'de dedi, diğeri kaçtaydı? Birisi...
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You left at midnight, correct?
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Hadi bakalım, doğru kalıyor.
What kind of job, Eli?
Working fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyards. I'm pretty good with my hands.
Evet. Morg'da da Otopsi uzmanı bize doktor demişti ki o halat genelde gemilerde kullanılır.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Can you identify the man in this picture?
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
You trying to take me down? That's correct.
Yani zaten cüzdanla daha doğrusu çantada para duruyordu yanlış hatırlamıyorsam.
Is the captain in? You really think I'm gonna squeal?
Davalarım karıştı.
Is anybody making coffee?
I done told you I found that pretty thing. I never stole it.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the hat squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Diğer sorgu odası neresiydi?
He drove me up to Mulholland?
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy tolerating him.
I'm telling
Here's
you,
where we
it'll
stand,
never
Hugo.
stick, and you'll get rid of
Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Kardeşim ayakkabıyı niye yapıyorsun? Bana neredesin?
You're full of shit, Hugo. You want us to feel sorry for you? We feel sorry for your wife. The blood came from the wound in your wife's head.
Why would I lie? You can check at the workshop. You don't want to catch the real guy. You just want to blame me.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Do you know anything about braided ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Kardeşim arabada bulduk işte.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Bir romanla Deniz neyse.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Hala kanıtını yok diyor ya.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Yani bagajda olduğuna göre başka ne olabilir ki? Ayakkabıyı da yaktığına göre. Ötekisi kaçıyor ama anladığım kadarıyla şartlı tahliye sebebiyle kaçıyor.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Benim anlamadığım diğer vatandaşı suçlu olarak gördüğü için mi böyle davranıyor yüzbaşı? Dur bakalım oyunun sonunda ne diyecek? Meziyetli mi diyecek? Fiyasko mu diyecek bakalım. Yakışıksız. Suçlu değil mi? Ya ne yapalım değilse. Yatsın 50 yıl, 40 yıl neyse. Arkadaşlar bugünlük bu kadar. Oyuna devam edeceğiz. Her bir dava neredeyse ortalama 1 saat sürüyor. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere. Esen kalın, görüşmek üzere.